Hey Rifters, this is Kiwi. Here we are, still on Akala German server, and I'm doing it freestyle with planes in my background and two amazing dwarves, Mats and Gondrik from Team Rita, and they're showing me around their dimension, and it's called Elan Dhor. It's based on a book by a German author who I won't even try and pronounce, but I will have all details in the writing up of this post as we start off in the blacksmith, and they ran out of items, so they weren't able to give the blacksmith as much detail as they wanted. But this is their idea of a blacksmith, and what I love already is this whole dimension is a cave under the earth, like in the book, dedicated to dwarves. You like that? I like that. So as I'm gonna say in most of my uh, German-based videos, because they will be a lot shorter because of this a language barrier that we have, I do not speak German. So that's my fault, nobody else's. And because of that, the language barrier means that I have to do these by myself and have a lot of detail or any detail in writing. So I look forward to sharing those with you, and I'm just really appreciative of the patience being shown me by people who are passionate about dimensions and want to show me around. They're really shy because they can't speak English and afraid they might misinterpret anything. So I do a lot of chatting in chat and then jump on and film and have a look around. So we're about to head into the underground and to the house part actually, where the vegetation starts and the house itself. That's a good welcome for a dwarf house, don't you think? Look, everything's my size. Yeah. More mead. Never ever gonna be able to say that like our don't have enough oomph. Nice place to sit and gather and contemplate. Oh, I love the sculpture. Looks like the setting sun on the mountains. A nice use of the stones and plants that we get given. That is a terrific sculpture. I could live here. Everything's my size. So Mert spent 3 days building this. Apparently she did not do anything else for 3 days. So I appreciate the zone we get in. I call it the XYZ zone, the axis. You know, nothing else can move here until you get it done. I love how they've kept the whole flow of the cave going. This is a vengeful sky, and you don't really get to see the sky at all, which is different. As most people usually buy it to show off those rocks and that sky. But we'll find out soon why they stuck to a vengeful sky. See how low those ceilings are? If you're a balmy, I hope you get claustrophobic. It's just the dwarf in me. Sorry. Here we are in a mine, um, in a crystal mine, as all good dwarves love to do their thing to the earth and pull up those precious gems and make that money. So this is how they pay for their dimensions, apparently. which is awesome. I need to build me something that makes me feel like I make plaid for my dimensions. Everybody that knows me knows how much stuff I use and have given away as well. So, yeah, a lot of plaid invested over the months. It's been good. Here we are in the orchard and the grove and the under the earth cave part that you'll get to see, which is right under the sea. It's based on the book, and they've tried to stick to the book as originally as possible and had it laid out according to the book, which I haven't read. So I hope to go and see and have a look and hope there's an English translation. But the whole book set out under the sea, under the earth. So this part, they kept Vengeful Sky to keep the water part, and this is why they've done stuck to this one. So if you can imagine, you're deep under the sea, under the earth, and there's a massive dwarven cave. It's been built because elves might come in and attack you. Other things might come in and attack you. I love the color of the Vengeful Sky water. That smoky grey is really awesome. And it does make it seem like more like a cave than any of the other water would, like in your Shorewood Island or in your Dormant Core. This is perfect for a cave setting. I love how much they've kept the stone of the Vengeful Sky, but this is a lot of stone right here. If you take into consideration the amount of items and the amount of stone that would have taken to build this whole entire cave over the waters of Vengeful Sky, that's pretty cool. But here's what I like. It's made me hungry as soon as I looked at it. Nom, 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 nom. Dolls gotta have good food, you know? So the 3 days it took Myrna to build this, she's put a lot of detail into keeping that authentic cave look. She's put a lot of detail into the whole structure. That's a lot of patience putting that up. She's kept to the book as much as possible, tried not to sway too much and given those social and friendly little spaces like a home, and then also pulled in other aspects of the book. 3 days. I'm loving these 3 day projects that people do, but once more, look at this cave. That's 3 days, people. Could you do it? I know I couldn't. So I will say thank you once more to Akala server over in Germany. I will say thank you to Murat and Gondrek. I don't know his main name off the top of my head, and my UI is off, but I'll include that in my writing parts too. And thank you to Borita. Thank you Akala. Thank you Germany.